backwater. Made the whole backwater. It stepped off and made the hole the backwater. Cole Tipple, and right in front of me is a huge coal washer used to wash coal. I'm standing in one spot and just pivoting around. Here's where they load the railroad cars. A huge truck is approaching. And I'll follow him up. This is my father talking to some of the men that he used to work with. United Methodist Church. And what intrigued me so is look how you get across this railroad to get to this church. Look at this. Bring it up close. Look at what a walkway to get across this railroad track to get to this church. And really, as far as I see, there's no real community here around this church. Mary Helen, Kentucky, above Harlan County, above Harlan town in Harlan County. This one huge conveyor system, the gentleman whose picture is before here said that this thing is, I believe, over a mile long, possibly a mile and 6/10 long. Huge conveyor system to bring this coal off this mountain.
That spillway, it'd be
Well,
terrible.
in a seasonal pool, they'll fill that up to where I imagine it'll run over that spillway.
Huh?
But so they can control the spring rains, I imagine, while they're keeping it down.
Wait.
All concrete, though.
Mm-hmm.
All concrete construction.
Looks like it'll build straight on out there so people go out there.
Run across it.
Yeah.
I imagine that's the height right there, though,
what
man.
I mean, come up above the spillway, run this right on out through there.
This is a reservoir above Martins Creek. Actually, it'd be south of Harlan, Kentucky. It's up in the mountains, so we think it's up above Harlan, Kentucky. And part of this is, I believe, a Harlan water system now. This road is closed due to this is coming rolling down from Martin's Fort into Brownies Creek. The water is now flowing toward Pineville, flowing away from us. But there's a house that slid right off into this road on a landslide. Slid right off into the road from heavy rains. The mountain slipped right off down into the road. Right off down into the road. Was anybody in the house when it happened?
Well, yeah, there's one in it.
Let's take that little house too.
It's sitting right there up on the top of it. It's my first time I've been down here. First time I've been down here, they said, well, get in and go see that down there. I said, yeah, I've been many day in that little house.
That sulfur water and the water out of the sulfur is putting that,
Sulfur water.
making that so red. Huh?
It come right out there, don't it?
I know, we'll go up there in a minute. I'll go up there in a minute to see. See if I can see where it's coming out of.
It comes out right there about them rocks.
All right, I'm gonna go up there and house myself up there this minute to see. House myself up there this minute to see. A picture of the old road here, and where you had to ford the creek, and this goes up to where, this goes on down to where Uncle Jess and Uncle Alec are buried, huh? The old road. I had to ford the creek for it.
The old road used to go. It went the creek down there some.
Mountains on every side. Mountains on each side of us. Watch the car come behind us. Mountains on either side. This is the area where my dad was, close to where my dad was raised. You say Big Rindy?
They had a hollow drum sitting in that spring.
Uh-huh.
And they call it Sulfur water, Sulfur Spring.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I hope that shows up on here real good. You know what?
Call it the Sulfur Spring.
I rode, I traveled this in a 54 Ford one time, going to my Uncle Britt's house, telling about my aunt who had passed away. And this is probably just about a mile where you turn to go to Path Fork. Maybe not